just wanted to take a couple minutes real quick and comment on D-12. Now, some of y'all so-called Eminem fans might have not jumped on the D-12 bandwagon or whatever. You younger ones don't know what I'm talking about maybe, and that's okay. You know, it's a chance to learn, a learning moment. But I think D-12 was kind of fun, you know. It was cool, man. They had a lot of versatility in there, you know. They had a lot of tracks. It seemed like everybody was on there almost, you know, as far as the whole crew jumping on there. You know, I can't say who I like the best of the group besides Eminem, you know, who's obviously the front man, if you will. But I don't know. I mean, those guys, they all got some potential, you know. I think, I don't know, maybe Kaniva, Swifty, it's hard to say. I don't know. Some people probably like Bizarre. That's, you know, I don't know if I would put him at the forefront of my list, but, you know, he's a character for sure. But I think they had a couple tracks, you know. I mean, it's funny to look at it, you know. Like that song they had, the band or whatever, where, you know, it's kind of like a pop star type parody thing, and they talked about the back and forth of the group, how everybody was jealous of Slim Shady, and it was kind of funny, you know. It was a fun track, but I don't know. At first, I didn't want to like that track because it was like kind of corny, but then like it stuck in my head, and I thought, well, that's pretty funny anyway. At least it's funny. But then the Purple Pills track, you know, that thing was good. You know, especially at the time of the day, you know, everybody back in the day was, you know, everybody was talking about pills back in the day, so it was definitely topical. So, you know, crazy video, whatever, it was cool. Wasn't the craziest video by any means, but it was cool. And it just was like a fun track, you know. Sometimes his tracks are a little more sporty and serious and aggressive or whatever, but that D-12 vibe, I think, kept it light, and maybe that was, you know, maybe there was something to that, you know, because he's recently even said how he don't know where they're at with it. Probably we're not going to see what we hope to have seen from them, but either way, you know, seemed like a pretty good bunch as far as kicking the flow, you know. And I don't know. I think I'm not gonna say I would have wanted more D-12 necessarily, but I wouldn't be mad about it. I remember the first time I had a friend of mine slide me that that's the name of the track. It's called "Shit on You." Sorry, that's not. I wouldn't name my track that probably if I did this kind of thing. But that's the name of the D-12 track. It's called "Shit on You," and he gave me a single, and it had like cool comic book looking art cover. It was cool, and then the track as it preludes was about, you know, how good they were and how metaphorically they would defecate on you lyrically. So, you know, I was ready for it. I was about it, and I think at the time it was during his heyday for sure. So I think it was all good for me, you know. I'd be interested to see how he would sound with D-12 these days. You know, I don't know how they sound these days, but they probably haven't gone the route that he's gone, you know, as far as changing the flow so much and getting so meticulous and intricate and everything else. They probably are, you know, still laughing and hanging out kind of flow. So I would like to see how that would go together, or if he would kind of chill out a little and do that, you know. I don't know. I don't know nothing about any of them personally. but I bet they're like buddies. And so I feel like if you're hanging with your buddies, you're going to loosen up a little bit, you know? And, hey, we all like Eminem on the attack, on the offense, but nothing wrong with chilling out. That's the thing, man, is he's sober now. What does he do on a Friday, Saturday night? You know, he might not be able to unwind. He's just rapping so much or whatever, he's probably just can't even chill out. I like to have a little bit of, you know, extracurricular activities on my weekend, be it a cold beer or whatever, you know what I mean? So he might be wound tight. He needs to hang out with them dudes a little bit and relax, you know? So let's all keep that on our wish list, a little D-12 reunion. That'd be good.